As soon as Tala parked the car in the driveway and got out, she caught a stranger's scent. It wasn't a human. Her nose immediately identified the intruder as a Sayak, a fellow wolf. But that didn't necessarily mean Kelsey wasn't in danger. Many Wrasa blamed Kelsey for all the restrictions humans had placed on them since finding out about their experience. "Stay with Kelsey," Tala told Zoe, the panther shifter, who was part of her unit. Muscles coiled with tension, she scanned the circular driveway. A tall man was leaning against one of the stone lions flanking the entrance of Rue's two-story mansion. The tiny hairs along Tala's neck bristled. The audacity! How dare he not only enter her territory without her permission, but also act as if it was his? Okay, strictly speaking, it was Rue and Kelsey's property, not her own, but that was beside the point. He took 2 steps toward her, his stride measured and his expression giving nothing away. His entire demeanor screamed Saru. Ah, part of the tension fled Tala's muscles. So that was why he hadn't asked permission. He didn't need it. Even now that they were no longer tasked with keeping the Wrasa's existence hidden, their elite soldiers stood above pack hierarchy. But Tala was one of them too. She straightened her spine and angled her shoulders to appear taller and broader. Then she stood motionless, forcing him to come to her instead of approaching him. "Tala Peterson?" he asked, his voice a low rumble. She gave a terse nod. He raked his gaze over her, up, down, then up again, as if he couldn't believe someone with such a diminutive build could be the Saru's best tracker. Or maybe he was eyeing the half-dried tomato juice covering the front of her once-white shirt, probably making her look like a pup in need of a bib. Tala acted as if it were a fashion accessory and coolly returned his stare. "You didn't come all the way from Boise to admire the view, did you?" He flinched. "How did you—" "Easy." Tala held back a satisfied smirk. The aroma of recycled air and stale airline pretzels clung to his clothes, so it hadn't been hard to guess that he'd spent most of the day traveling. Few Wrasa would get on an airplane unless they really had to, or a superior had ordered it. And not just any superior. Judging by his self-important stance, he was here on orders of the High Council, which was located in Boise, Idaho. "So," she waved her hand at him, "you have a message from the council?" He closed his gaping jaw, his poker face returning. "I do." Kelsey approached with her head bent respectfully. "What do they want from me?" She was too polite to add, this time, but Tala could practically hear it anyway. She couldn't blame Kelsey. Anytime the council sent a message, either by pigeon post or by one of their lackeys showing up, they had another event they wanted Kelsey to go to, an interview they wanted her to give, or something else they needed her to do. But the Saru shook his head. "Nothing." He turned back to face Tala. "The message is for you." Tala raised her eyebrows. For her? What could they want from her now that she was no longer a tracker who was called in when the council needed her? "What is it?" "You've been transferred," the Saru said. Oh, thank the great hunter. Her higher-ups had finally listened to her pleas and decided she'd been punished enough for failing to keep the Wrasa's existence secret.